All right, so we've been covering the shoulder crunch, and I've shown y'all how to basically use it to basically get better positioning and to do sweeps. Today we're moving into submissions, right? The most basic and easy one that we can look at, we're gonna try to connect our knee and our elbow. We're gonna come on top of the human being. The knee is going to stay connected to the shoulder, and the arm is going to start to slide down, right? This is just your razor lock arm bar, right? But they can't look up because the knee is keeping their posture broken. They can't really look at you, right? Because the shoulder crunching motion. Does that make sense? So, very simple, right? We're gonna come here. We're gonna get our good shoulder crunch where my elbow is basically pointing over your shoulder blades, right? I'm gonna connect my elbow and knee. I'm gonna slide on top and a little pressure down. Does that make sense? Okay. This is the first one we're going to learn, and it's going to feed into our other ones. Any questions so far? Okay, so we're going to go here, right? And we're going to stay in the top positioning. We're going to go on our offshoot, and I'm just going to bring my other foot. You see how it's basically already up towards here? Ooh. I'm going to windshield wiper it, right? So we're going to get the connection. Same general concept, right? I'm here. And I'm just gonna windshield wiper my knee, right? Once I'm here, I can figure 4. Now, let's say I get here and I can't figure 4. It doesn't matter. Connect to the other shoulder, right? Cut your angle, you'll be able to do it. Okay, so again, razor lock, shoulder crunch, right? We're gonna pick our side, right? Pinching my knees. You can extend further out if you need more space. The further out I get, the more mobile I can bring my knees, again, back towards me. Connect. Figure 4 if you choose, I don't really care. TP, I don't really care. Just get in the fashion to where you can do a head and arm finish. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
Questions? Okay, let's do it.
You may have them and just not know how to word them yet.
Okay. So we're gonna get here, right? We're gonna control, and we're gonna do our sweep. Right? From here, we're gonna maintain the top positioning, and we're going to slide right into the straight arm bar. Right? Realistically, he's gonna try to pull his elbow. Does that make sense? So when we do the sweep, we're looking for the straight. The straight's probably not gonna be there, right? Because we're gonna hit it. Ooh. We're gonna be here, we're gonna stay and keep our head low and pinching. Work our way up, right? We can get it, but he fights and get his elbow down, right? Sometimes we just let him. Does that make sense? We could go wrist to wrist if we choose. We do the motorcycle grip. We do all the same stuff that we would for a traditional Americana, right? For your edification, this arm bar works, right? Because I'm right behind the elbow. I'm bringing this hand up while bringing this arm down, right? You see how there's a lot of space there?
Yeah.
Right? I'm just gonna do it this way. You see how the space is there for his arm to travel?
Yeah.
That's why I'm bringing this hand up. But then it's acting as a wedge, not allowing, right, the arm to move past it. So that's why you get the straight arm break. You see that distance? Well, now it can't travel in that plane. So now there's a break, right? So he brings it back down. Now we're going to attack the shoulder through rotation, right? So I'm actually going to rotate and put his arm under tension first. I can lift his elbow. This is not my preferred method. I prefer to bring everything towards him, if that makes sense, and then kind of pinch it. This is my preferred method. Most common method is the lift of the elbow. Personal preference, not mine, you know? So I rotate out, get a lot of tension here, and I use a little bit of contraction.
Lift up his elbow and grab your wrist.
Just be very gentle while you do this. Do y'all need to see it again? Do you need to see it?
Yeah, I'll see it.
Shoulder crunch. Sweep. Yep. Right. Keeping the head low. Control. Right. Same kind of arm break you would normally go for. They pull it in. Questions? All right, let's play. So, we've done some of the shoulder attacks, right? From here, we're gonna do the head crunch, right? Head and arm crunch. We're gonna connect, right? And what we're gonna do here is we're gonna basically go into a style of teepee choking, or basically a head and arm choke. So no different with your triangle choke. You see how I'm able to close this space. I'm able to do the same thing here, except I'm going to shoot off to the side, like so, right? You feel how much tension I can put? I'm gonna come on top, and this is going to extend and work my way up, and then I'm gonna get into this space, and I'm just gonna press. So, I'm going to come here, TP style, right? I'm going to head crunch them, right? When I'm going for my sweep, right? I'm going to start to extend my hand, like so. I'm going to work my hands up, and then I'm going to start to squeeze. Shoulder crunch, right? Head crunch. Yeah, what do I say? Shoulder crunch. Head and arm crunch, right? We're gonna basically rotate, and when we rotate, we're gonna extend our hands to where we're basically doing a teepee choke, closing off that space, and we're gonna employ the ability to extend out further. What is that? What are those things like inchworm? Think like an inchworm.
Caterpillar.
So, one more time. Here, right, maintaining control, right. I'm gonna go for a sweep. Extend my hand. Super basic idea. It's no different than any head and arm kind of choke. I just want y'all to see that, like, that's a possibility. Don't let people grab both sides. It's silly, right? Go ahead and play with that one, but we're not gonna spend a long time on that one. So you're gonna be here, right? Shoulder crunch. I'm gonna do a look away, circle into the guillotine. Does that make sense? So shoulder crunch, look away, circle into the guillotine. From here, keep your elbow supported by your knee. So when you come over to top mount, there's no way for him to touch your elbow. He has to fight your hand. Well, he can only do so right now with one hand. Try to use your other hand to touch my hands. He cannot. Now, if this knee is like this, he can do it. He cannot. You're blocking the table.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, so here, shoulder crunch. Have him look away, or don't have him look away. Get on top, circle in, all right? Once we're circled in, keep the elbow and knee connected. Questions? Nothing? Let's do it.